down the host population that the parasitic technocracy is feeding on. We may not have been able to get fluoride out of the water supply yet, but we can help to get it out of our bodies. I am extremely excited to announce the exclusive InfoWars Life Fluoride Shield formulation, fusing 6 of the best documented ingredients from around the world to help the body remove not just toxic fluoride residues from the body, but a whole host of toxic substances. Let's take a stand against the globalists by blocking their poisons with Fluoride Shield. I use Fluoride Shield every day. Secure your Fluoride Shield and other pioneering formulations at InfoWarsLife.com today. Let's start cleansing our bodies now and support the InfoWar at the same time. That's InfoWarsLife.com. Hi folks, Alex Jones here with some important information. I want to tell you about Matt Redhawk and his team of patriots over at My Patriot Supply. Several years ago, Matt was sitting in his 2-bedroom apartment, frustrated with the direction this country was headed and the charlatans willing to sell us out for a quick buck. Deciding to take action, a company run by patriots for patriots was born. My Patriot Supply has never taken a loan or accepted outside funding. They now operate 2 distribution facilities and employ over 50 hardworking American men and women. It is rare to find companies who practice what they preach. And that's why I stock my pantry with high-quality storable foods from My Patriot Supply. Go to mypatriotsupply.com/Alex today for special offers on emergency food storage, or call their preparedness specialist at 866-229-0927. That's 866-229-0927. Do business with someone who shares your values. mypatriotsupply.com/Alex. Alex Jones here with a message to fellow freedom lovers. The prognosis for the entire planetary economic system runs from bad to worse. The globalist model is to shut down societies and starve patriots out until they acquiesce to the global takeover. That's why we've assembled the most vital and important preparedness items at InfoWarsShop.com. These are items that I did research on, that I personally use. We've got the Life Straw, so you can turn fetid water into safe water anywhere you go. The K-Tor hand crank generator to charge up key equipment during power outages or out in the field. Strategic Relocation, 3rd edition by Joel Skousen. When Disaster Strikes by Matthew Stein. ThyroSafe, used by Homeland Security to protect yourself during any radiological event. Hand crank shortwave AM/FM radios. Everything that we've researched and found to be the best is available at InfoWarsShop.com, and your purchase makes our InfoWar possible. We're getting prepared. Are you? InfoWarsShop.com.
Renewed hostile actions against United States ships on the high seas and the Gulf of Tonkin have today required me to order the military forces of the United States to take action in reply.
Dr. Martin Luther King, the apostle of nonviolence in the civil rights movement, has been shot to death in Memphis, Tennessee.
Senator Kennedy has been shot. Is that possible? He still has the gun. The gun is pointed at me at this moment. Take a hold of his thumb and break it if you have to. We are defending and we agree. Let's try our best.
People calling themselves members of the Weather Underground last night planted bombs in federal office buildings in Washington and Oakland, California.
They took the babies out of the incubators and left the children to die on the cold floor.
Survivors of the USS Liberty are demanding a congressional investigation into what happened, an acknowledgement that the Israeli Air Force bombed a U.S. intelligence Navy ship.
The death of bin Laden marks the most significant achievement to date in our nation's effort to defeat al-Qaeda.
The Taliban is taking responsibility for shooting down a U.S. helicopter. More than 30 people were killed, and there are reports this morning that most of them are U.S. Navy SEALs.
There may be a false flag incident where some ship goes down and you be used for the excuse to accelerate the next war.
If there's one thing that has unified Democrats and Republicans and everybody in between, is that we all hated the bank bailout.
The Department of Homeland Security is apparently on a huge ammo buying spree.
It comes out to like 1.6 billion rounds of ammunition.
Today, it is infinitely easier to kill 1 million people than to control 1 million people.
They estimated that they would have to eliminate 25 million people in these re-education centers. And when I say eliminate, I mean kill.
I'm here to warn people. You keep telling me to shut up. This isn't a game.
From the front lines of the information war, it's Alex Jones.
That's right, we're going toe-to-toe with the New World Order. And I'm going to Corey, Thomas, Dave, Jonathan, and Clarence here in about 5 minutes, and then to all the news we haven't gotten to yet. But first off, you've heard about clergy response teams, InfraGard. Millions of people have now been recruited to be spies against the public. And it's not being done to stop terrorism. It's not being done to stop crime. It's part of an authoritarian takeover. We need to be honest about that. So we produced this training video, and I've decided to join the dark side and join tyranny. But I'm a coward deep down, so I'm not going to admit that to myself consciously. Out of fear, I'm going to join the New World Order. And so I've rationalized that I'm really a hero fighting al-Qaeda, even though our government runs al-Qaeda, and then I'm spying on everyone because I'm a hero. And so we've produced a video to kind of rationalize my decision to endorse Obamacare, to endorse open borders, to endorse forced inoculation, to endorse GMO, and to endorse Roundup in our water so we can die of cancer. And I just endorse Monsanto. I endorse plastic in the McNuggets. I endorse kidney failure. I endorse melamine in the baby formula. Only country in the world allows it, U.S. I've decided I've been wrong all along. Everything is fine. I think the police, if they see an ambulance driving, should just open fire on it and blow it up with Laws rockets. I mean, don't just beat up the ambulance drivers because they dare have flashing lights like theirs. You know, I mean, I just support big government now. I support tyranny, and I've decided to join because I'm a hero with the system. So here is the actual training video. If you're a radio listener, you'll be able to hear it. I'll have this video reposted to Infowars.com right now for folks. But ladies and gentlemen, here is the video. This is a Homeland Security declassified training video of how you induct yourself into total paranoia and false reality to overthrow freedom, join evil in the name of fighting terrorists that are publicly run by the hijacked government. So here is my mental breakdown joining Homeland Security right now, exclusive. Here it is. I already feel relaxed. Just listen to that music. Even though I'm just a lowly person and aren't part of the greater supreme homeland, people in black uniforms that I look up to, I'm still part of the federal family that Janet talks about because I snoop for them. And that's what America's about. Total schizophrenic paranoia. Absolutely thinking the terrorists are hiding under every table. Just think, they all look normal, but you know any of them could be a terrorist. Don't trust the public. Only trust Janet, Big Sis Napolitano, and Homeland Security. That's what I've learned, and that's what I do. Yeah, it's in the Communities Against Terrorism alerts. They've put out hundreds of them. They say people wearing blue jeans are using cell phones of the terrorist. I work at a local internet cafe coffee shop, and it told me that there were people doing stuff like trying to have privacy or using voice over IP or communicating through PC games. Man, there's nothing these terrorists won't do. But the #1 thing they said was they use cash or credit cards. That's the really scary part. There's a lot of them come in there, a lot of them using cash, and some of them even want to be anonymous and have privacy when they surf the web. Those are the ones you gotta watch. It makes me realize that most of the population are terrorists.
There's so many people using cell phones. There's so many people who've got screen blockers so I can't read what they're saying. There's even more using cash. The terrorists are everywhere.
Hold yourself together.
You can do it though. You can do it for America.
Do it for Janet.
Finally, my life means something. The FBI now. Trust no one but Janet Dung Beetle Napolitano. No one but her.
You've always wanted to be part of an elite team. You got responsibilities now. Now get out there and start spying.
You have a large house blend, please.
All right, let me get that for you.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely one.
Listen, why are you paying cash?
Yeah, you all right, man?
I gotta ask you this. It's just a matter of national security. I'm an important person now. Is there a reason you're paying with cash?
It's only a couple dollars. I just usually pay cash when it's, you know, not very much money. Yeah.
Why? I mean,
I don't understand how that's any of your business.
But I mean, privacy is not what America's about. I mean, I've got to report you to Homeland Security.
Are you on meds?
No, this is the new Homeland. I mean, the TSA sticks their hands down your pants. I mean,
I just think you're acting kind of weird. I just want a cup of coffee.
All right, yeah, and I mean, with the inflation, it's actually $5 for a cup of coffee. Do you have some more money?
I get a cup of coffee, just regular. It's like a medium.
Sure, medium. Anything else?
I'll get a cookie too.
You get a cookie? All right, sure, I'll get that for you.
My God, there's a lot of terrorists.
Hold on a minute. Can you pay with a credit card, please?
I don't know if I have enough in my account, so I'm just going to pay cash. Actually, I have a couple 20s here, so I'm just going to give you a 20. Is that cool?
Oh, my God. They're everywhere. Oh, hold on. I got to get myself together. I'm Jack Bauer. Can
you get my change? Can I have that? Thanks. Cool?
You're being watched. The Homeland's keeping you safe. Okay?
By who?
Just get out of here. You're lucky.
You know, it's a pretty big boost to my ego to realize I'm a good guy because I spy on everybody. There he is. Oh, he's dangerous. You can tell it. I just act like I'm sneaking up on him. All right. Oh no, it's true. He's looking at InfoWars. In fact, it says in the report that they visit extremist or radical sites. I gotta track him. I gotta do what they told me. Dun, 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 dun. I can almost hear it now. Dun, 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 dun. Oh my gosh, I'm secret agent. Dun, 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 dun. Oh man, I'm brave. I'm just like those guys on TV.
Yes, FBI. I've got him. He bought coffee with cash, and he was using a proxy server to search the web. Yes, I've got one of them. He's definitely a terrorist.
Dun-dun, dun, 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 dun. All right, a little bit of dark satire there, folks, but this is really a serious situation where the government's running around trampling the Bill of Rights to fight terrorism, and they're running the terrorists and funding them and protecting them on record. And I'm just going to keep hammering that till the cows come home. Corey in Colorado, you're on the air. I've now exposed myself, sir. Actual Homeland Security training video. What'd you think?
Well, I did have a topic picked out, but after I saw that, I was just like, I don't know. But anyway, I was just calling because, I mean, it's not rocket science, what you got to do in this country to get it back. It's proven that Obama really don't care. The thing I'm calling about is how dumbed down the people are.
That's a little racist, by the way, to criticize Obama.
Called as it is. I used to live up in the mountains. I was forced down to live in the city for a while. I no longer go to the zoo. I go to the local supermarket. To see these people act the way they do is unreal. It's crazy. And I'm dumbfounded by it, with all the evidence out there. And these people just don't see it. Now, as for the cops and the firemen, it's clearly chemical imbalance, I think. They need to get off the GMOs, get off all that stuff.
Well, no, that's why people are acting so weird, is we're dying of cancer, mental illness is up. I mean, we are poisoned, and then the system poses as the saviors while they're poisoning us. I mean, it's very, very simple, and then things only get worse. So you're absolutely right, and it's just getting crazier and crazier. So I think everybody should just go to the grocery store and stick warning labels on all the chewing gum. I mean all of it's got aspartame. It's good luck finding it that doesn't. And that's really going to be the answer to all this, is just all of us getting aggressive. It'll feel weird the first time you go to the supermarket and are sticking stickers on things or sticking InfoWars